Hi Aquarius, welcome to your unexpected reading for May 29th through June 28th. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below, as well as the link for the recommended reader shout out, which goes to She Do Solology. Much love and support to her, and hopefully you get a chance to check her out and show her some love and support. So come on, get in there. All right. This is for Aquarius. Right. Aquarius. Eight of Swords. Okay, you're either restricting yourself or you're feeling restricted in a situation. You're feeling like you don't know which decision to land on. You don't know what to do. You could be listening to a lot of people for advice as far as what to do. Or this could be an online situation that you don't know what to do about. You need to make some decisions. You just don't know quite yet what or how to make them. Oh. Okay, so we've got the Ace of Swords, the Ten of Cups, and the Queen of Cups here. So this is either an epiphany or a realization, or things have changed and there's been a cutting off or an ending. Could be a truthful conversation about your stable, solid, happy home and what to do about how you feel or don't feel anymore. Could be an epiphany about how you feel about this. It could be that you've just come to some realizations and you feel like you need to end it, but you're just not sure how or what. And the question, this is about having to be patient and doing the right thing. Sometimes this is about the situation resolving and both of you working together for the greater good or for something bigger than yourselves. This is also the need to rein in unbalanced feelings or intentions, bring those under control, and to do what best serves the situation or your best interest. Three of Pentacles, working together, could be. Could be that this is a very solitary time for you to practice some self-care and to think about what is the right thing to do here. Could involve having to have patience. This could be Cancerian, this could be Leo. All right, what else for Aquarius? Why did they shuffle? I never shuffle after that. That's interesting, Aquarius. Huh, all right. The Hanged Man. And we're going to have to do like this. The Hangman, Eight of Cups, Justice, Page of Pentacles. All right, what do they do? This could be Libra here. This could be Pisces. That's for Aquarius. Queen of Pentacles. That could be Capricorn. This could be male or female. This is someone this is a solitary person or queen. Again, could be male or female, but this is somebody that first and foremost prefers to take care of stability and security, and that is where their focus is, and everything they do is geared towards ensuring that, facilitating that, and managing that. So they provide a great home, and they're a great nurturer on the practical side of things. They're very down to earth, but they're practical first, and emotions later. Not that they're void of them, it's just not a priority when they're factoring things in. It's about what makes sense. And this, to some degree, working together. Okay. So what's this Hangman about? So you got the Eight of Swords and the Hangman here. This is about not knowing what to do about a situation that you feel might be like either best served just leaving it alone for now, or not knowing what to do. This could also be somebody that's non-committal. That's all you're going to get out of them is what you've gotten thus far, as information, feelings, connection, commitment, that sort of thing. What's this Hanged Man about? What's this Hanged Man about? Queen of Cups. So Aquarius, you could be dealing with a Cancerian person that just doesn't want to move forward with the relationship, doesn't want to work it out, doesn't want to try. It's this Queen of Pentacles. We got two queens here. That's friendship, sincere friendship. Three queens could be deception. What's this Queen of Pentacles? The King of Wands, that's Sagittarius. Or it could be male or female. But it's all about someone taking the leadership role or position, making something happen. It's kind of like the Magician card, enacting something, manifesting something, taking the bull by the horns and seeing something through. So this could be somebody that's being very demanding about what they want to walk away with from the relationship, or what they want in a relationship, what their needs are, their needs of security are. This could be somebody that's just very, if I can't get that from you, I will go do it myself. There's very little wiggle room here. You could be dealing with somebody that's very stubborn, or has very high expectations for what they want in the realm of material comfort, security, stability for a relationship. High demands for that. So it could be that you're in the negotiation phase. This could be conversations about the distribution of whatnot, because, you know, the assets from a marital connection or communal living situation, because we got walking away here. We got moving out, walking away, leaving the situation. Perhaps it's leaving the situation temporarily for now. We got the Hangman. I mean, maybe this isn't finished yet. What's this Eight of Cups about? It's Eight of Cups, Aquarius. Page of Cups. Is this you doing an about face and unexpectedly walking away from the situation just because you're like, you know what, I'm out, I can't anymore? Is that what this is? Or is this that the reason why, because of someone's high demands, because you feel like there's nothing I can do about this situation, I'm trying to be emotionally open and giving and balanced, and I'm realizing that you're just, it's too much. There's no pleasing you. You want too much. And you're like, okay, well, I'm out. I guess I have to walk away from this. Or maybe this is walking away from this now, and maybe there's some sort of connection that is kept open, but it's not going to be the investment like it was before, because maybe what you've given to it up until this point, it's like it doesn't serve you to be that emotionally invested in it anymore, because you're not going to get it back. And you're like, this person is kind of up and running on their own. They're not really open to my involvement or influence, or like what I want, or working things out together. They want what they want. They're on a mission. This is how it has to be. So this is you or them walking away and involving themselves very little emotionally, because this is not an emotionally mature offer, or something that is solid or stable. It's just not where the person's focus is right now, or what they want, or what they're willing to offer. What's this Justice about here? That could be Libra. What's this Justice about? Wow, talk about legal system involvement. So you could be hearing from the legal system regarding this situation. This could be like an out of the blue, unexpected occurrence of hearing from or having to hire somebody to represent you legally, something working its way through the courts. I don't see the Judgment card here, but we do have the Emperor and Justice. And this could be that the right thing to do is to be by yourself, that it's balance is served, everything is karmically correct by you walking away from this situation. It could be that you get a legal notice of some sort regarding this person and what they want material out of the relationship, any kind of material wants from this relationship. And this is saying that this is an offer less than expected. So perhaps this is having to negotiate that. Perhaps this Page of Pentacles represents negotiating an offer, whereas they want this queenly dowry. And this is the Page of Pentacles saying, okay, start small, or no, they're not entitled to all that. This is you saying, okay, I acknowledge I'm in receipt of these papers, but I'm only willing to offer this much. This is my counter offer. It could be that. What's this Page of Pentacles about? If it's not that, this is saying withdraw from the situation and give this person the time and space to get their stuff together. There's nothing you can do about it. They're doing their thing. And this is about you withdrawing and either giving time and space if you still think there's potential for this relationship, or If there's not in your mind, this is just kind of withdrawing and doing the fade. This is Page of Pentacles, offering very little to this connection. This is Page of Pentacles. Yeah, this is you taking time, taking a break, taking an observant position, pulling back, and not investing emotionally or otherwise into this connection. If it's a legal something or other that you've got, this is your counter offer right here. Starting out small with the counter offer and justifying your position, because this could be a small offering to a soulmate connection. If we're talking about legal, this is about like, look, you're not getting the couch, you know, I'll give you the crock pot, but we're gonna tussle over this and that, or you know, whatever. But this could be a timing thing, honestly. Like I always start off like gangbusters, like, oh, who's starting some crap now? But honestly, this could be somebody just not wanting to. Their focus is on security and finding either someone who can provide that, or they need to provide it for themselves. And this could be about you having to be patient. I mean, we've got the Page of Pentacles and Strength here. Having to be patient while this person handles their business. I feel like this keeps coming. Oh no, that was for Sag. Was it for Sag? Well, there's Sag right there. But it could be that there is an ending to the potential, the possibility, or in fact a happy connection, a stable, happy connection that you felt like you found your fit with, that you felt like it was a mutually nurturing connection, but now your focus needs to be on yourself, self-care, limiting your involvement to a situation which is not going to give back to you what you put into it. And you have to pull back emotionally and walk away right now. You have to. Just for your own sanity. And like, you know, this could be a lot of advice coming your way, and yet you still don't know what you want to do. We got 2 8s here. It's new knowledge, finding out something, having that truthful conversation, and then that leads to you having to make some, albeit painful, decisions about your future involvement with this person and situation. What's this Strength card about? What's this Strength card? Hello, about for Aquarius. Victory, things working out, forward movement, being on the same page. What else for this Strength card? Yeah, this is the issue here. Is how are we going to make this work? How are we going to move forward and work things out? And that's what you two are haggling over, or what this right here. Either you broke up over that, or you had a clarifying conversation that kind of led to this right here. That this painful realization that it's just not going to be any more than it is right now, because either you can't meet this person's demands, or you're not interested in what they want. You're mismatched. So it's the right thing for you to do, to be by yourself and to walk away from this situation and give very little to it, to minimize your interaction. It could also be that, I don't know about an apology though. I think this is more about it's the right thing to do. Again, there also could be that you get legal service regarding this situation, that either you need to hire somebody or you get some kind of notice legally. Maybe. All right. Yeah, okay. This is, what else for Aquarius? This is, it's got me stymied there because it's unexpected. Why? It's the right thing for you to do, to be by yourself and to reestablish order and balance and to be the captain of your own ship right now. That's what it is. This could be Aries, this could be Libra, but this is all about regaining control and balance. And whereas once before you were giving and trying to be nurturing and facilitate, here we see that this is now about you throttling way back and giving very little, because they simply aren't in a position to give more. What else for Aquarius? Eight of Cups, again, walking away from the situation. Snapshot for Aquarius, please. Snapshot for Aquarius. Heart and man. This could be male or female. The male or female, or the lady or the man cards represent the significant others in a relationship. And so this would be dealing with some heavy issues or very emotional issues regarding your significant other. Obviously love, romance, affection, that sort of thing. And feeling that for this person, and yet it's complicated. It's never easy, is it? It can be, but it's just that this is perhaps just not meant to be right now. And that's why it's so hard to walk away, and it's painful because you do have romantic, strong feelings, or at least there's confusion and conflict with those feelings, and you're really wanting things to work out, but you don't know how. How is this going to work out? And it could be something that you've been revisiting with this person, and you keep negotiating, or you two keep negotiating, going back and forth, and that's why it's so painful to walk away, because you're like, we're just not getting anywhere with the negotiations. Our focus, our priorities are different. What else does Aquarius need to know? What does Aquarius need to know? Ten of Cups, Knight of Cups. All right, I think that's what this is right here, this Ace of Swords. This is an offer on the table about Ten of Cups, about your happily ever after. There's an offer coming or on the table, or perhaps you are in receipt of this offer, and that's why the question is, how are we going to work through this? How are we going to work things out? And the unexpected part is that you decide not to, because you two aren't on the same page right now. Their focus is different. This definitely would be a wild card if it was about legal service regarding your situation. Like, that's like, damn. But, and I mean, it very well could be. It could be this is a marriage breaking up and somebody's wanting more than they're due, and you're having to negotiate that in the legal system. But it could also be that it's just not the right time for this relationship, and that's what you're talking about on how to move forward from this with this person, and it's about walking away instead of moving forward. All right, Aquarius, I hope this was helpful, and I hope to see you in the next reading. You take care.